Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of our new comic book day spectacular haul show, whatever. It's New York
So,
Comic Con week, so it's new comic book day and New York Comic Con week. That's why we have our cool background there. I thought that was a neat, especially since it looks like we're right there at the con, even
hmm
though neither one of us can actually go. So
no,
that's that.
don't look close.
Yep, it's really sad to see all the posts on Facebook. Hey, I'm at this table. Come see me. I'm giving away free stuff. I'm like, oh, I
Right.
don't get any free stuff, so it's too bad. But anyway, we're two comic book dudes here to show you all the cool comics that came out this week. Hopefully, we show you some cool comics and not just a bunch of crap.
Hopefully.
Um,
Maybe a
I
few,
promise.
at least a
Yeah,
couple you like, hopefully.
yeah. I promised no My Little Pony this week. Um, although I did. Well, no, I didn't. I got it, but I don't have it. The one new Archie book that came out today that as I was walking out, realized they didn't put in my pull, so I threw a couple copies in my bucket. I'll go back and get it later.
Cool.
I'm Aaron Clutter, editor in chief of Comic Booked.
Hey everybody, Justin, managing editor over at Comic Book.
Justin's a little bit of pain, so we're not going to make him talk too much tonight. But our site is comicbook.com. We are dedicated to comics, movies, TV, gaming of all kinds. So pretty much anything nerdy, we do it. We do unboxing videos, we do comic book haul videos, we do video game reviews, we did a whole book review show
We,
this last weekend.
we put toys together.
Yeah, that was so awesome. It's even sitting over here on my table because I don't have any place to put it now. I
Nice.
haven't taken it apart yet. But yeah, we put the WWE create a WWE Superstar toy set together from Mattel. It was awesome. So you can watch that video on our channel. If you go to YouTube and just search "Comic Booked," 2 words, you'll find all of our videos. You can also go on Facebook. Comic Booked is our main page, and then we also have two Comic Book Dudes. And you see all our videos hosted there. So tonight we're going to try to get through this as fast as we can. We each have a stack of comics. We're going to just show them, talk about them, tell you what issue, who writes them, whether we like them or not. Obviously, we like them because we bought them, right?
Well, we hope we like them. We bought them. We got to read them first.
True. I got 2 weeks worth before this that I have to catch up on first. So
Yeah. I'm a little behind myself.
yep. So we normally start out with DC, then we go through a lot of the indie publishers, and we end up with Image and Marvel. And this week is Marvel's launch of some of the new, all different Marvel stuff. So that'll be the last few things that we talk about. Marvel, we've kind of had to separate out into like non-Secret Wars and Secret Wars, and now we have non-Secret Wars, Secret Wars, and all new, all different. So
It's like they have two massive events going on at the same time.
yeah, it's almost like we need a whole separate show just to talk about Marvel crap. But anyway,
Right.
I mean Marvel comics.
Wow.
All
Not
right, so
crap.
Justin,
Well, way too much of it.
yeah, I know. So Justin's going to kick us off with DC first.
All right. First from DC, I got the Batman and Robin Eternal issue #1. So it's a pretty good sized book. It feels like a pretty good sized book. The art looks pretty good. It is by who did all this stuff? Sorry, should be more fair. James Tynan the fourth, and Scott Snyder did this story.
Cool. I've
So
heard good things about it already. So
pencils is Tony Daniel,
nice.
who was doing the Deathstroke book. So
Yeah.
it looks, it's a good looking book. So
Yeah.
this is going to be a weekly series like Batman Eternal was last year.
Cool. Same kind of based on the same universe.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, I don't know, since continuity's out the window, kind of, or something.
Now, Dan Didio did say that they want to pull back into what they had before. They understand they're doing things wrong, so they do want to fix that. So we'll look forward to hopefully some good changes coming in the DC future.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this series somehow turns Dick Grayson back into Nightwing before the end of it.
Maybe he'll become a woman and then Nightwing.
No.
But diversity. Anyway. All right. Well, my first book this week is from DC as well, and it's Injustice #11, and this is Injustice year 4. Coming to the end of this series, written by Brian Buccellato. Really a good series. This has been pretty cool because they brought in the Greek gods. So you have Zeus and everybody taking a hand and really being manipulated by Hades or by Ares in the whole thing. So it's been pretty interesting. A little different because Superman's gotten his butt kicked several times, which is cool. Since Superman really is kind of the bad guy in this whole series, but we're really liking it. The artwork this time is by Tom Durenick and Zermanico, and it's pretty stock, pretty standard. There's some cool stuff here. Looks like maybe we've got a little battle with Darkseid. Does that look like Darkseid there? Maybe he's the bad guy behind everything. I don't spoil that, so we'll find out. But that's Injustice number 11 out this week.
All right. My other DC book, I only got 2 this week, is Green Lantern issue 45.
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow, yes. Out of it. Green Arrow 45. But this one, last issue was really good. He has a wolf now with him, big wolf named George. So cool. That's kind of cool. I like dogs. So just kind of been enjoying this run of it. It's actually gotten better since the Arrow writers got off of the book and it went back to actual comic book people.
Nice.
So, and that is Benjamin Percy and Patrick Zerker. So actually, it's a fun book. Pick it up.
Yeah. It's interesting because a lot of these books now, some of the newer stuff, they're people I haven't heard of yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool because then you get some new blood, if you want to say.
Right.
So and who knows? I mean, that may be the next big. You'll see him writing everything. Yeah. Kind of like
everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah, who was it we were talking about was writing like every book that one week? It seemed like every book was written by him.
Oh, I can't remember.
It was a month or a couple months back. So. All right. Well, now we'll give Justin a rest, and I'll kind of go through some of the indie stuff because I think your next publisher's Image, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I have a few in between. One of the big ones, and we kind of talked about this. Every Monday we do just another Zenescope Monday. You can find us on Twitter as #JAZM. We've also got shared on our Facebook page and all over the place. We do full reviews. Full previews of every book that Zenescope publishes every week. And I've been doing that back to April of 2014. So a year and a half almost that we've been doing that. And some of them are written articles. And then we've been doing the videos, I think, since January or February.
Somewhere in there. A good while.
I can't remember when we started. It's been a while. So this week, we reviewed Oz, Reign of the Witch Queen, number 5. We reviewed the 10th anniversary special one-shot for Cinderella, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one other one. Oh, I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, Charmed, season 10, number 12, which was the end of that story arc. So one of the other books, which we didn't actually get in our review packet we normally get from Zenescope, was Zombies vs. Cheerleaders, and this is the 2015 Halloween special. This is a pretty cool cover.
Yeah,
it's like a cheerleader ready to go out and whack some zombies. You see a zombie skull there in her hand. Pretty cool. It looks like a robot zombie almost. Anyway, but this is pretty cool. Zenescope and Fivefinity Productions team up for this. So usually there's multiple stories. Stephen L. Frank created this, and then he does the editing. In here, you've got a story by him. Then there's, let's see here. There's another story by Heather Finley, who Heather Finley we're actually going to get on the show. She's busy right now, New York Comic Con. We let them all go up there and have fun and show off and get all their stuff recognized and signed and all that. So next week, she said she may have some time to come on and talk about this book. So pretty cool stuff. I think the last one I read was the St. Patrick's Day special, which was pretty good. Pretty funny.
Cool.
All right. So we'll jump into Dynamite. Actually, we'll do Dark Horse first. Got a couple Dark Horse books. Oh, you know what? I know why I did that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll do Dynamite first and then Dark Horse because I have a Dynamite Dark Horse crossover book. So this week, kind of an interesting book. I don't really know what to expect from this. It's A Train Called Love. It's Garth Ennis's new book. So I never know what to expect from Garth Ennis. It's really hard to tell. Artwork on this is by Mark Dos Santos, and it's some interesting art. Let's see if you can see that. So it's almost, kind of cartoonish.
Yeah, I can see that.
But it's good. It's good. So yeah, it's called A Train Called Love. #1 came out today for mature readers. Garth Ennis, obviously mature readers, but it looks interesting. So I'll let you know how it is.
Cool.
Also from Dynamite / Dark Horse is Aliens versus Vampirella, or Aliens Vampirella #2. At the end of last issue, Vampirella was like, "Oh, I don't feel good," and all of a sudden, chest burster. So now we'll have to find out what exactly happened. We have a vampire alien. So it's pretty cool. It's been an interesting crossover. And in the Dark Horse world, Barbed Wire #4 is out this week, and this has been pretty cool. She's confronting this big Viking-looking dude who seems to have superpowers. I mean, he's just like unstoppable, and so she's getting ready to take him down. I think she almost had him taken down last time, dumped him in this big vat, and he's like pounding it, trying to knock it over. So we'll see what happens with that wrap up for that. It's pretty cool. She's doing like a reality show to try to make enough money to save her bar. She does bounty hunting on the side, so looks pretty good. Adam Point 3 #3 is out this week, and this is that cool book that opens sideways. And the books have been proceeding through the letters of Seeds, SEEDS. So we're on the first E of this one, and it's Epidemic. And I mean, the artwork is really cool looking. You can see on the cover there, and then on the back cover. Pretty interesting. So we'll have to see what happens in this one. It's been very cool. It's like a sci-fi, futuristic kind of thing, but then you've got people who seem to be very primitive, but then they interact with this technology and they live on this island, and there's something else going on with it. I don't really know if they're kind of an experiment or what, but they can talk to animals. It's just really cool. A really neat premise. So I got a couple books from Boom Studios. They had #3 of John Flood out this week, and this has been a great book. It's kind of a murder mystery, but you've got a guy who basically was experimented on by the government a long time ago, and he never sleeps. And because he doesn't sleep, his mind works at a higher level than everybody else's, and he basically can make connections that other people can't make. Which also makes him like extremely ADHD. It's pretty interesting. So. Very good book. A lot of fun in reading this one. So it's a 6-issue miniseries. Justin Jordan is writing this, and it's really worth picking up if you haven't read this yet. John Flood is pretty cool. And then there's a new one this week by Mike Carey called Rowan's Ruin, and the artwork on the cover I just thought was really cool. I like that, and it looks like maybe a supernaturally kind of story. So I don't really know much about it. I just know it from seeing the pictures and stuff. I thought I would at least pick up the first issue and try it. It is a 4-issue miniseries. Always worth trying out. You never know when you might spark on somebody that you really like, the writer. Like the writer, you like the art, and then you start following that person around. So it's pretty cool. 4 books from IDW that I picked up this week. Boy 1 #3. This is a great book. It's all about kind of genetic manipulation through drugs and drugs controlling population and that kind of stuff. It's really an interesting series. So this has been good. String Divers #3 is out this week. Pretty cool. I love the art on that cover.
Oh, wow.
It's really neat. This is all about these robots that are created that can go down to a molecular level, and they basically work through string theory. And they go down to the fabric of reality, and they fight bad creatures. And something happened in the first issue where these creatures that aren't supposed to react the way they did fought back and killed one of the robots and basically destroyed a thread of reality. Destroyed a string. And it had repercussions pretty severe. So it's pretty cool. It's a neat neat blend of science and sci-fi. It's pretty cool. So X-Files season 11 #3 is out this week. Great cover with kind of an alien baby skeleton thing there, but it's pretty interesting. this is I'm trying to remember what's going on in this series so far. In this one, Mulder and Mulder and Scully had gone overseas over to the Middle East in last season, and had been researching some things that were going on with the oil fields, and now they've come back. And Gibson Praise is this guy who used to be their ally, but he has like super mental powers, and he's manipulating their lives and threatening them, but also kind of helping them. So it's very interesting. If you're a fan of the show, this is really a cool continuation of the original show. And number 2 of Tet was out this week. I like that cover, the design of the cover. Yeah, the first issue was excellent. It's set in the right before the Tet Offensive in Vietnam, and kind of leading up to that. The story is very good because it's interpersonal relationships and the effects on people, and it's really an awesome book so far. All right, one book from Titan Comics. I had to pick up Heroes Vengeance #1. The Heroes Reborn, that series just kicked off a week or so ago. So this is a mini series based on the series. So it's kind of cool. And hey, we're down to Image. All right. Cool. See, I burned right through those. So I have 6 Image books today.
I have 2.
Okay. You want to pick your first one? I think I know what it is, or one of them.
I didn't get the one I've been getting. Well, I got a #1 this week.
Oh, did you?
Extend.
Oh, yeah. I picked that up, too.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool.
I love the cover. It was awesome looking.
Video game, like he's inside a video game or something?
Yeah. It almost looks like Grifter-ish, like the outfit. If he just had the long trench coat.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, I love
he's got the line.
Yeah,
one
pretty cool.
Yeah,
but it looks like.
Yeah, no, it looks like older Image stuff, so that's what kind of drew me to it too. I was like, yay!
Yep,
superhero stuff from Image, but it's
really for a change instead of kind of weird hippie stuff. So you didn't get the book you're usually getting this week? Oh, okay, so I can talk about it.
Well, which one? I didn't get Copperhead.
Oh, okay. Then I won't reveal the other one because you already got it. Okay, so Jeff Lemire's new book, Plutona. I got first issue a few weeks ago. Second issue's out. Very interesting. It's a superhero book, but it's not what you think. A super heroine, Plutona. These kids love her. She's like popular all over. And something happened where she crash lands out in the woods, and these kids find her, and she looks dead. And they're going, "Hey, look." So that was the end of last issue. We'll see what happens with this issue. But Jeff Lemire's writing it. Emmy Lennox is doing the art in it, and it's just pretty cool. Different. Okay, let me do one more, and then you can do your other one. I'll do the last 2. Okay. So I picked up. This one is Anthony Johnston did this book, and it's called Codename Babushka. Just looks kind of interesting. I like the design of the cover. You got kind of weapons in the background, but then you got the girl, It's like a spy book. That's what I thought at first. It's called The Conclave of Death, Part 1. Babushka says criminals whisper her name in fear. Babushka, the enigmatic heiress to a noble Russian line, says socialite by day, assassin by night. Blackmailed by the U.S. government to carry out dirty jobs even the CIA can't sanction. You might think she's a hero. That would be a mistake. So it's pretty cool. Shari Chankama does hidden cameras, but that must be the artwork. And it's pretty good. Let's see if I can find a good shot here. Oh, I love this. I don't know if you can see it very well, but the reflection shot here in the window.
Yeah.
I like that art. Really nice. So pretty cool. Something to try. Codename Babushka. First issue out today. Go for it.
All right, cool. We Stand on Guard, issue #4. Yeah.
This is an excellent book. I really like this.
It really is. Brian K. Vaughan's doing a great job with it.
And it has giant robots in it.
Right. You can't help but love big mechs and stuff like that. So. Yep. Great series.
Cool.
What else you got for me?
My last 2, I picked up Saints #1. This is it Brian Mackey? Benjamin Mackey does the art. Sean Lewis is the writer. It looked interesting. I pick it up. I'll try it. And it had a dead fish on the back. So I was like, yeah, can't beat that. I don't know what it's about, but the artwork is very interesting. Again, simpler art, a different kind of a style, pretty cool. So we'll see. And the last one, I had to pick this up because I read something about how this was the next big book. Paper Girls #1, and this is Brian K. Vaughan's new book. Cliff Chang is doing the artwork, and then Matt Wilson. I don't know if he does the colors or what, but Matt Wilson does the colors. It looks really interesting and different, and it's about a group of paper girls, and they deliver the paper on their bikes.
Right.
But there must be more to it because it's a Brian K. Vaughan book. So, looks cool.
I heard they stumble on a mystery or secret or something like that. So,
I don't know.
know.
All right, we're down to the Marvel part of the pile. It's good that they're on the bottom. So, starting with non-Secret Wars Marvel stuff, I kind of have 3 categories for this, and this is for mine anyway. What do you have for non-Secret Wars Marvel? You have one?
Non-Secret Wars?
Non-Secret Wars, all new, all different.
Oh. All mine are Secret Wars or all new, I think.
All right. So I have like ongoing series that weren't affected by Secret Wars at all. So almost seem like they're out of continuity. That is Groot #5. I love the cover. It's really cool. You got kind of cutesy Groot, but he's under fire. He's like fighting back against something. Groot has been separated from Rocket, and he's basically trying to find him. He interacted with Silver Surfer. He's interacted with a bunch of different characters throughout the last few episodes, last few issues, and it's been pretty good. This is written by Jeff Loveness, and I really like his writing for Groot. He can really write I am Groot very well. So it's good. And then my other non-Secret Wars, all new, all different, non-Star Wars Marvel book this week is Stephen King's The Dark Tower, Drawing of the Three, The Lady of Shadows #2 of 5. So this continues the story of the drawing of Susanna. That's Odessa, Detta, Susanna. But it's pretty good. I like, the art's been cool. The art's like you can kind of see how different it is. It's good. Peter David is doing the artwork. Is that right? Come on now. Yes. No, Peter David's writing the script. Sorry. Artist Jonathan Marks is doing the art. And it's pretty cool. So it's good. Definitely a good adaptation of the Stephen King series. It's one of my favorite book series ever. So to see the adaptation come through in such a great way, I've really enjoyed that. All right, Star Wars stuff. Journey to Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Shattered Empire. It's like the longest freaking title in any comic book that I buy. #2 is out this week. This is the story that connects the Return of the Jedi with Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Episode 7 due out in December. So if you want to know how they got from partying with the little teddy bears to whatever happens in Episode 7, you got to read this book. It's been really good. So, yeah. Darth Vader #10 is out this week as Darth Vader continues his little back alley manipulations and machinations. It's been a pretty cool series, so really like it. And Dr. what's her name here, the evil Dr. Aphra. She's not evil. She's just kind of like chaotic neutral. She likes to do stuff because she likes to do stuff. She likes to steal. She likes to experiment on people. Hey, all that fun stuff that Darth Vader's like, yes, I can use you. She's been pretty cool. She was like the big introduction of the new character in issue 3, and everybody's like, oh, issue 3 is going to be worth all this money, and I think it is like $15 or $20. But anyway, the regular Star Wars series has hit issue 10 as well, and you got Luke and a Rancor, so it's kind of cool. In the last issue, he met up with Garga the Hutt or Garaka the Hutt or somebody, and it was pretty cool. So he's actually having to do some work for. I guess I can just look in here and it probably tells me. Nope, that would be too easy. Anyway, it's good, but this one continues the story right after A New Hope. So the very first original Star Wars movie, not episode 1, episode 4. Now this continues from episode 4. So it's been good. And Lando number 5 is out this week. Last of the Star Wars books. Excellent story so far. Lando has stolen this Imperial cruiser that just happens to belong to the Emperor, full of Sith artifacts. The 2 bodyguard fighter guys that he brought with him were corrupted by the artifacts and have pretty much slaughtered each other with lightsabers. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Things definitely not going Lando's way. Although the bounty hunter who showed up to kill them all and return the ship turned out to be one of his former lovers. So that actually worked out to his advantage. So,
crazy.
It's just crazy. I mean, it's great because rather than have to watch a whole bunch of movies, you get this serialized storyline of Star Wars stuff that really keeps us interested in Star Wars right up until the new movie coming out, and hopefully beyond. So I'm really excited to see the way Marvel treats this and keeps it going. Secret Wars. Yay! And you have 2 Secret Wars books?
3. I have.
You have 3. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have 4.
Yep.
So go ahead with your first one.
All right. 1602 Witch Hunter Angela number 4? Yes.
Yep.
Part 4.
Part 4. I think this is the last one.
It is.
Yay.
Yep, it is. So, but I don't know. I mean, this one is. Some people don't like the art. I like it. It's more painting, more artistic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, I've enjoyed the story.
It goes along with the environment. I think the setting,
right?
Of it, It's been good. I mean, at first I was kind of like, but it really, the second issue I really got into it and I liked it. So I want to see how it wraps up. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. All right, I have Spider Island number 5, the finale of this story. At the end of last issue, if you didn't read it, I'm going to spoil it. The Spider Queen turned into a giant spider. That's right here on the cover. She said, I can evolve too, and blah, blah. It's like, oh, great. Let's fight a giant spider now. Because we haven't had enough spiders we had to fight in the whole Spider Island thing. And I didn't read any of Spider Island, so I don't know what the heck's going on. Everybody's a spider. Nobody's a spider. Then, everybody's like different stuff now. And whatever.
I didn't read the original one. Whatever. So
I skipped all of that spider stuff.
All
right.
Old Man Logan, number 5.
Old Man Logan.
Yes, number 5, the last one.
Yep.
Before he makes his journey across the new Marvel universe.
Yep.
So we'll see where that one ends.
Yep. And last book from the Secret Wars stuff. Secret Wars number 6. The book we were supposed to have how many months ago? 3? I don't know. 2 at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, come on, all of the miniseries are finished, except the regular miniseries is not finished. Cover's cool. Thanos fighting the zombies, that's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Whether or not that actually plays into the actual story, we'll see. But Jonathan Hickman's writing it. I love his artwork or his writing. Asad Ribic is doing the art, and I really like his art.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
it's definitely one that I've been looking forward to reading. I probably won't get to read it for about a week and a half, but
no, I'm gonna read it later.
And finally, the big whatever that we want to talk about, all new, all different Marvel, launching its new series, blah blah blah,
blah blah blah.
Buy some new number 1s because we need more money. Marvel. This is Marvel talking. I got 2.
I got more than that.
I refrained. I was like, nah. Yeah.
Well, I didn't get all the indies you got this, so.
Yeah, that's true. So it kind of balances out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, go ahead. You start with your one.
All right. Well, I picked up the all new, all different Marvel .1.
Me too.
All right. Oh, did you get a
got the
different
same
cover?
I got the variant.
Oh no, I got Hyperions on mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. I got Vision up the background there.
I had to
Maybe
get this
Thor,
one. I had to get this
Coulson.
one because Daredevil's on this one. So
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I got Miles and Miss Marvel and
I would
old
assume
America
this
and
this
Captain.
book is just a preview. You know, it's just going to give us several short stories from each titles that are coming out.
Yep.
So
There's
that's
usually something, some little teaser about something in the future, which is kind
yeah.
of cool. The Daredevil is awesome looking.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and there's oh, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. There's 6 new books there they're talking about: Agents of Shield, Rocket Raccoon and Groot, All New Inhumans, Carnage, Daredevil, and Contest of Champions. Which I almost picked up Contest of Champions today. It's another one of those that I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on.
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't want it. All right. What
Yep.
else you got?
I got Avengers number 0. It all begins here.
Yep.
Whatever it is, it begins here. So,
Well, I think this
yeah.
is going to give us a preview of all the different Avengers books.
Yes, Avengers, Uncanny, New Avengers, and Ultimates.
Yep.
5 different Avengers books. So we can look forward to all that wonderful. And there's
but it's
New
also
Avengers,
good. It's
A-Force.
also good with like the .1 in this one though, because we can like see a little bit of the story and decide whether or not we want to get it before we commit to it.
That's true. So Uncanny Avengers looks pretty interesting. I mean, it's Deadpool. What's it got? Deadpool, Rogue, Human Torch, the old Human Torch, Jim. What's his name? Old Captain America. Is that Brother Voodoo?
Yeah.
Okay. Quicksilver, Spider-Man, and some girl with a little red dot on her chest.
It's a new character.
So?
I can't remember her name.
No, a new character? Okay.
Yeah.
We got
all
New
the
Avengers.
teams are weird, so
yeah, New Avengers number 1's coming out as well. And it's got Hulkling. It's got all people that I don't care about, so I won't buy it.
yeah.
A-Force number 1, female Avengers, so I won't.
Same roster as in A-Force now.
Yeah, all new, all Avengers, all new, all different Avengers. I'll probably pick it up because the Alex Ross cover, but other than that, I'm not sure. I'm real excited about it. Ultimates number 1 says the Ultimate Heroes solving the ultimate problems. I thought the Ultimate Universe was gone.
Galactic Heroes.
And there's Galactus.
Well, yeah, it's like the Galactic Avengers. That's what that team's going to be.
All right, we'll see. And then Squadron Supreme. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to get that one.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I got for this week.
All right, I got 3 more number 1s. All right, okay. I got Doctor Strange number 1, written by Nathan Aaron, and art is by Cucciolato.
Huh.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the goatee. He's got a mustache and like a little baby goatee thing.
Interesting.
So, but yeah,
like
just yeah, basically. But I've never really picked up Doctor Strange before, so I wanted to give it a try.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've read a Doctor Strange series. It's been a while since there's been a Doctor Strange series.
True. Invincible Iron Man number 1, Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah. It might be the only thing that draws me to buy that first issue. I like Bendis, even though he's kind of sold out to everything. But
it's like I think it's like a double cover.
Interesting. Huh.
And then the back's the same way.
That's cool. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like really thick stock outer cover with a different inner cover.
Cool. And we don't know who that Iron Man is yet, right? We don't know if that's Tony Stark.
No, I'm pretty sure it is, but I think the whole thing is, I'm not really spoiling it, but Tony loses all of his stuff and has to sell the towers and everything because like a kid at MIT figures out how to make the same suit.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So and I guess my real question, like what I hate about this now is that we're reading these all new, all different books. We have no idea how things got back to normal.
No, we're not going to know because all this stuff happens 8 months after Secret Wars ended.
Right. So we already have but we still have 3 issues of Secret Wars left.
Right.
We're not even near the end of the Secret Wars series, and then we got by the time regular Secret Wars is over. We'll be into Civil War II in the summer. It's like, geez. Anyway.
All right. Last book. The Amazing Spider-Man. Had to pick it up just to see.
Okay, let me know.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm debating. Like, how many #1 Spider-Mans can I buy?
Well, you get like 2 stories, so it is double-sized and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
And it costs $6.
It did.
That was the only bad thing. Like, I don't mind buying #1s, but don't charge me $6 to buy a freaking #1, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Every #1 was $6. I'm like, I just can't do that. With other books I get, you're gonna knock me out of Marvel like you knocked me out of DC. Yeah. DC I left because the stories were awful. I didn't like the characters. But Marvel, it's gonna be like, I just can't support you anymore. I mean,
that is weird. Invincible Iron Man was the cheapest #1.
Huh. And see, I got Paper Girls from Image. That was a huge book, and it was $2.99.
Right.
I would rather do that. I would much rather support the indie publishers than I would support Marvel and DC at this point. It's really frustrating.
No, I'm with you. I'm just checking it out. But that's it, folks. That's what we picked up this week.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking a look and, watching, dealing with us and listening to us complain and whine about everything. But, great books. There really are some great books. And you may really love that stuff from Marvel. I don't want to tell you that it's awful, because it's not awful. The stories are good. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we just have to make decisions what we can buy and what we can't buy. So,
yep. Otherwise, we read them all.
Yeah. So, and we'd never get through them all. I mean, it's bad enough that we read Valiant and Xenoscope and all this stuff and try to review it every week, along with all the other stuff that we do, because we do a ton of other shows, articles, just all kinds of things. Always something going on. In fact, we're getting ready to do a review of a new book from Margaret Stohl, Black Widow Forever Red, and messaged her today to see if maybe we could get her on the show sometime to talk about Black Widow. So
cool.
Yep, some cool stuff coming next week. Some good interviews. Obviously, New York Comic Con kicks off tomorrow officially. So be looking for news up on our site about things that are going on. I think we got 2 people going up to the show. So hopefully we'll get some stuff posted throughout the weekend. If you have questions, comments, anything like that about anything we've talked about, if you disagree with us, go ahead and post a comment. We probably, we'll probably respond to you. We do have some cool giveaways. If you watch our video for the Mattel Create a WWE Superstar, you could win John Cena. You could win John Cena, a little figure from that set. We've got another giveaway that's going to be going on with the Black Widow thing as well, so keep an eye out for that. And more stuff coming in the future.
Yep.
Definitely like, share, comment. We really appreciate that. The more viewers we get, the more cool stuff we get to give away to you. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks
See you
a lot.
next week.
Have a good one.